Extraction came out April 24th, 2020. It was directed by Sam Hargrave, a first-time director and former stuntman, who has worked on Atomic Blonde, which is also an action thriller. Extraction stars Chris Hemsworth, a black market mercenary who has nothing to lose, is hired to rescue a kidnapped son of an imprisoned crime lord. But in the murky underworld of weapons dealers and drug traffickers, an already deadly mission approaches the impossible. First off, the director did phenomenal capturing these stunts. He got in there with the camera and got the audience's attention. There's plenty of one-shots, but the one that stands out the most is the car shot, where a camera actually maneuvers into a moving car. Everything about the action was incredible. A lot of crazy stuff happens. And I love how the environment is used, and just everything about the style of action shot many parallels to the John Wick movies, which is known for its action. To many, the action in this movie stands out as over the top and aimless. There's a lot of killing and violence, but for me personally, I'm a fan of these types of movies. Fight scenes take a lot of practice and stunt work to form something that flows and works. It's like dancing, but the final product is two people trying to kill each other. That's not to say that the consistent action hasn't affected the story in any way. For most of the movie, we see Tyler, Hemsworth's character, mowing through people, which doesn't give us any more time to explore or connect to his character, or make that connection between his character and Ovi, the young boy. Well, we do get that scene between them both when staying at Gaspar's, David Harbour's character, where Tyler tells Ovi about his son. I felt like I needed more of that before I saw events that occurred later, during this film's climax. Another thing that slightly bothered me was, during many of the action scenes, Tyler would get injured, severely injured. Like, in reality, the many times Tyler gets punched, ran over, and shot, he would have died. But keep in mind, this is a movie, not real life. But isn't a movie like this supposed to feel real? I really had a good time with this movie. The stunt work was insane and entertaining, and the performances were well done. Though outweighed by its violence, the story did have meaning, and made for an enjoyable experience. Filmmaking is a craft, an art form. In Extraction, they showed us the art of stunts and camera work. It's exciting and really cool understanding that. They accomplished something bloody, thrilling, intense, and in a way beautiful. This film focuses heavily on the action and violence. But there's still heart and a theme throughout. Whenever they have a big, strong, stubborn, and badass character cross paths with a child or someone to look after, I tend to become immediately drawn to the story. I've just always loved that storyline, because behind the violence, there's something being said about how people are human, and that the story is going somewhere. The violence in these types of films is like a metaphor, showing how far these characters will go to keep the people that they develop responsibility for safe from the dark parts of the world that they were exposed to.